Well, the FDA has failed to convince the DEA to schedule Kratom as a Schedule I drug. So instead, they are employing a strategy to ban it state by state, and the state of Ohio is now leading the charge. But once again, the claims being made as justification for banning Kratom are simply junk science. Let's give it a reality check.
Reality Check with Ben Swann, powered by Smart Cash.
Well, the Ohio Board of Pharmacy voted earlier this month to classify the popular herbal supplement Kratom as a Schedule I controlled substance alongside drugs like heroin and other more deadly synthetic opioids. To justify the decision, officials have pointed to reports claiming that many users in the state of Ohio are now injecting Kratom, a botanical substance that they allege has also killed a number of people in Ohio in recent years. The scientists and Kratom advocates are now challenging those claims, calling them misleading and even nonsensical. But as we always do, let's begin by talking about what Kratom actually is. See, Kratom is a tropical tree in the coffee family. It is commonly used in raw plant form, with the dried leaves used to make tea or crushed and mixed with food. Indigenous to Southeast Asia, the plant has become very popular in the U.S. as a natural medicine. How popular is Kratom? Keep in mind, between 3 to 5 million people take it for chronic pain, alcohol addiction, weaning off of opiates, depression, anxiety, PTSD, and more. But the FDA has been claiming that Kratom is actually just as dangerous as opioids. In fact, back in November, I told you that the FDA commissioner recommended that Kratom be scheduled as a Schedule I drug. What does that mean? It means it's highly addictive and has no proven medical value. In addition, the FDA claims that Kratom is responsible for 36 deaths. Now, as I previously reported, 9 leading scientists in substance addiction, they wrote to the White House opioid crisis team leader, Kellyanne Conway. They also wrote to the acting DEA administrator, Robert Patterson. And they encouraged both to disregard the FDA's claims about Kratom, pointing out serious flaws in the agency's claims. In the case of Ohio, the claims being made against Kratom are faulty there as well. Now, details about the 6 deaths provided to the Huffington Post about the Ohio Department of Health suggest that none was conclusively caused by Kratom alone. Quote, 4 of the deaths appear to be the result of drug overdoses involving multiple substances. Fentanyl or other potent opioid analogs were present in 3 cases, while the others showed a positive screen for multiple prescription and over-the-counter drugs. 1 person died of flu and pneumonia, though mitragynine toxicity was also determined to be a cause of death. A Department of Health official told the HuffPost. Another individual was found to have died of a cardiac rhythm, which was attributed to the consumption of Kratom tea. So what you need to know is there is no evidence that Kratom on its own is harming anyone. The science used by the agency does not show that. In fact, consider this. Between the claims being made by the FDA as well as the claims by the state of Ohio, put those together and they demonstrate that Kratom may be much safer than many people had first thought. Keep in mind, multiple agencies are now desperately searching for evidence that Kratom is deadly and very dangerous, and yet have not been able to produce even one instance, not one, where Kratom has on its own led to death. So how many drugs, including prescription drugs, can we actually say that about? That's Reality Check. Let's talk about it right now on social media while we still can.